What if I could show you how to make homemade laundry soap to last you, even if you have 5 kids, for over a month for $3.78. Back in the 90s, we had 5 small kids, and buying laundry detergent was a nightmare. It was 2 to 3 loads of clothes every day. And if I missed a day, that was 6 the next day. It'd take me all day, my day off, just to get through all the laundry. It was expensive, and we didn't have a whole lot of money. So I started doing a lot of research, and we had a library. This is no lie. It was like 1 block up from the house. And so I would go to the library, and we didn't have internet. We didn't have slow dial-up, nothing. You had to find a book, a real, honest to goodness book, and read it. So I would go to the library, and I would look up this stuff, and I found laundry detergent, and I was like, oh, this will work. This is great. Because that was, a chunk every couple of weeks in our grocery budget was just buying household cleaners. And when I figured out that I could make that stuff myself, I did. Okay, all you're gonna need to make homemade laundry soap is some Arm & Hammer washing soda, not washing powder, and 20 Mule Team Borax, and 1 bar of Fels Naphtha soap. And you're gonna need 2 gallons of water, just tap water. Don't let that fool you, it's just tap water. And you need a few kitchen tools to make your soap. You're gonna need a big pot. You don't need one quite this big, but that's the one I got. That's the smallest of the big pots, so that's what I'm gonna have to use. And you're gonna need something to grate your Fels Naphtha in, and a grater. So these 3 go together. A measuring cup, at least a 2-cup measure, a single cup measure, and an emulsion blender. So the first thing we're gonna do is get a high flame, set our pot on it, and we're gonna put that whole gallon of water in there. So really the pot size is that you just need one big enough to hold a gallon of water. Now we're gonna put a lid on it, because y'all know a watch pot never boils. Now that our water's coming up to a boil, and it doesn't necessarily have to boil, we just want it super hot so it'll melt this soap. So to make that go fast, we're gonna grate it. We're just gonna take a regular old grater and grate this soap. And we're just gonna grate that. It's really easy to do. It's about like the same pressure you'd use on a carrot. May have to switch hands every now and then. Just gonna give that a little shake. Make sure we got it all out. And wait for that water. Okay, it's on the verge of boiling now. It's hot enough. So now all we have to do is put that grated soap in there, just like that. Nothing fancy, just get it done. And just stir and stir until it's all melted. not quite, because there's still some on my, whatever you call this thing, whisk. Okay, now that my grated soap is all melted, it's time to add the next 2 ingredients. We're going to add 1 cup of Arm & Hammer Super Washing Soda, which always has some lumps in it. Okay, 1 cup, and a little it spilled over. That is perfectly okay. It's not a science experiment. And 1 cup of your Mule Team Borax. In that goes. Gonna give it a good little stir. We're gonna let that all get melted and incorporated in there, which actually only takes just a few seconds. Almost as soon as those powders hit the water, they're dissolved. So we're all nice and melted and put together now. So we're gonna turn the stove off, because we're not really cooking it. We just wanted the water to get hot to melt that Bell's naphtha. Now we're gonna leave the lid off. Ow, it's hot. And we're gonna let it cool down till we can put it in our clean jars. All right, and while my laundry detergent is cooling down to where I can put it in my jars, we're gonna make some stain remover. Get that collar stain gone. And to make your stain remover, you need 1.5 quarts of water, some baking soda, some Castile soap, some ammonia, clear ammonia, and white vinegar. It takes longer to get all your ingredients together than it does to make stain remover. Y'all watch how quick this goes. We need 1/4 of a cup of baking soda, not the washing soda. This is regular household baking soda. All right, there's that. We need 2 tablespoons of your Castile soap. 1, 2. We need 1/4 of a cup of regular household ammonia. And 1/2 cup of vinegar. Give it a good little stir. Just like that. Get you a handy dandy. Hold on a second, I forgot to pull that out. There you are. I forgot my funnel. All right, and then you're gonna need a spray bottle. I don't care what it said before. If it's an empty spray bottle, it'll work. But these are $1 at the dollar store, so they're not gonna break the bank for you to get one. You just take the lid off of that, put your handy dandy funnel up there, and pour your stain remover. This recipe makes almost 2 bottles, so you won't need stain remover for a while. And you see what I put in it, and it couldn't have possibly cost, $1. Okay, it couldn't even have cost $1. All right. With today's money, then you just turn that little knobby right there to where you need it. Make sure it's on good. And spray away. Y'all, the reason this one is so important is because for 20 years of our young life, Randy had to wear a shirt and tie to work every single day. And they had to be white or blue. They couldn't have like stripe. I mean, they had to be solid colored shirts. Y'all, that ring, that impossible ring, just works. It honestly works. I don't know what it is about it, but it truly does work. All right, now we're getting ready to put it in the jars. But now if you don't have jars like this or ball mason jars, or you can take whatever you bought, the laundry detergent you bought last time, when it gets empty, just rinse it out and use a handy dandy funnel or whatever and pour this right directly into that, as long as it holds a couple of gallons. You can only put 1 gallon in one of those big containers. All right, now I'm putting it in half-gallon jars simply because they're easier for me at my age to pick them up and down. I mean, I used to do it in gallon jars. And we're gonna fill this jar halfway, just halfway. Next one. Absolutely perfect. Now we're going to take another gallon of water and we're going to fill these jars. All right, now we're going to take our 2nd gallon of water and we're going to fill this up to about an inch below the top line, if that makes sense. I'm below the lip, I'm going to go about an inch down. So you're not adding quite a quart of water. There. Now, I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then in the morning when I come back, it's going to be fairly stiff, like pretty stiff. What I do then is I just take this emulsion blender, go down in there, and make it all nice and creamy. And then whenever I go to use it out in the shower house where my washing machine is, I just give the jug a good shake and pour it out and go. You need 1/4 of a cup for a regular load, you know, like sheets or towels, things that don't get dirty, you know, necessarily really dirty. You only need 1/4 of a cup of this. If something's really bad, like Randy's overalls, then you probably use 1/2 cup per load. 2 gallons of laundry soap and I think these are 32 ounces of, so that's 64 ounces of stain remover, all for less than $5. At today's prices, that's all it costs. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna have some more of these throughout the week. I hope you come back and see me. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye.